Middle of next week, you'll start to enjoy the weather if you like warmer weather a little bit more.
Thank goodness. Thanks, Joe. Well, if you're anything like me, you laugh harder at your own jokes than anyone else does. That's why I thought maybe before I judged a comedy contest, I should take a lesson in comedy myself. Take a look.
Hey, I'm comedian Dan Frigolette. You've seen me on The Bob and Tom Show, Artie Lang Show, and The Wendy Williams Show. I think Nick Cannon needs to hook up with Betty White. He loves the old chicks. When I found out the new host of Central PA Live was Alex Hazard from Central New York, I knew I had to reach out to him and ask him to judge the Make Me Laugh Altoona comedy competition. We're looking for the funniest comedian in Blair County. Now, after I asked him, he told me he was the funniest comedian in Blair County.
Well, you know that carrots are really good for your eyes.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why you've never seen a blind rabbit.
Now, as funny as Alex is, I don't think it's fair to label him a comedian. But I agreed to come in, give him some pointers, and talk about what it might take to be a comedian for his judging. And we'll see if Alex is here fit for the task. Hi. Here to see Alex Hazard?
Go right back.
Thank you. Mr. Hazard, how are you, man? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Hey, thanks for being here. I'm so excited to be judging your competition.
No, I'm really excited. You're going to be the best Make Me Laugh judge ever.
I've actually even been practicing some jokes here on the show.
Uh-huh. I've seen that. We're going to work on some new stuff, though.
I think I'm pretty funny. By the way, what do you call a two-headed cow?
Oh, God, I have no idea.
A double cheeseburger. Okay, Dan, so what is the plan for today?
Today, we're actually going to ask you to do stand-up comedy.
I have the microphone. I don't know if I'm ready for it yet.
Well, with this looming claim of being the funniest comedian in this town, we said, you know what, we're going to take the Central PA Live studio, turn it into a comedy club. We got some of your coworkers as audience members, and we're going to do this today.
Great.
We're going to figure it out.
All right,
I'm going to take you to Dan Frigolette Comedy School.
It's time for Dan Frigolette's Comedy School.
All right, if you had to say there were 3 tips that you have to know as a comedian, what would they be?
Well, most important is preparation. You have to have the act, and you have to be able to bring that to the room. So you got to be universally funny. You got to make your point of view clear, and the reality is each time you get on stage, you get a little funnier.
All right, so let's write some jokes. You actually keep a joke book. I have this nice notebook.
I'm always writing it.
Mine's
Mine's not empty. Yours has got some work to do.
got nothing.
Mine's got whatever. Every time I see some funny things, it goes in there. And sometimes it's just, like this just says two-armed man. I don't really know what that is. Sometimes it's just stuff that I don't know about. And sometimes, like this one says cat violence. There's a lot of things in here that may or may not go to nowhere. But you just gotta keep writing all the time. This one says ferret. There's a lot of good stuff in here is my point. But
Okay. So let's get through jokes.
pen to paper. That could work. I don't know how many people in Altoona speak Spanish. Zombies are hot right now. What can we do? What can we come up with? No, I think we got some stuff here, man. Yeah, yeah. Let's get to it. Coming to the stage, you know him as the host of Central PA Live. Very near and dear to the community of Altoona. Good friend of mine from Central New York. Guys, give it up for Alex Hazard.
All right, so this is actually my first stand-up gig ever, and I'm new to Altoona. As a matter of fact, somebody was telling me that I'm moving to this town called Altoona, and I misheard him. I thought he said El Tuna, like I was moving to a Spanish town of tuna fish. I'm starting to get recognized a lot as I'm going around town, and I actually really enjoy it a lot. I love meeting people out on the street. The other day, this lady came up to me, and like I said, I was getting kind of excited. My heart starts pumping, I'm smiling, and she goes, "I know who you are." And yeah, I'm the host of Central PA Live, and she goes, "You're John Candy's grandson." Here on the show, we go to schools a lot, and people are always warning me about kids and their lice, because kids have lice. And I don't really have to worry about that, though, because hairspray doubles as Raid. A lice hits this thing, they're dead. Thanks, guys. That's all the time I have for tonight.
Alex Hazard, guys.
For being his first time, I actually thought it was really good. I was laughing. I can't wait to see if he does have more stand-up comedy coming.
I honestly can't believe it was his first show. He did so well.
It was actually way harder than I thought it was going to be when I agreed to do this segment, but I definitely gained a lot of respect for the comedians I'm going to be judging during the contest, and I think for now I'm just going to stick to my cornball jokes on Central PA Live.
I'm super proud of Alex. He did a great job here today. Super impressive, actually. To take that period of time and to pull together an act is super great. Really all I wanted to do was give him bounds to understand what it is to be a comedian, as he could be a good judge for the Make Me Laugh Altoona contest, but he went above and beyond. But he'll be there on the 27th and 28th of April. Make Me Laugh Altoona, looking for the funniest comedian in Blair County. I'll be there. Alex will be there. Joe Murgo will be there. A bunch of other people from town. And we're going to figure out who's the funniest comedian in this place. And it's not Alex, but it could be one day. Just eat a little bit of the laugh plant. It'll be fine.
Well, how embarrassing. Thanks to comedian Dan Frigolette for being so patient with my terribly bad jokes, and to all of my coworkers, well, for the same thing. I'm looking forward to judging the Make Me Laugh Altoona contest tomorrow and Saturday night at the Altoona Grand. I hope to see all of you there. We'll be right back with our Chef Showdown.